Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about the smart connected products 7 design principles. My name is Professor Gustavo Sanchez here in JKLU. The origin of this video is because my students of design ask me what are the most important things that they need to remember when they have to design any smart or connected product or service. So the principle number one is the same that we usually consider for any design is the value for people. Sometimes I feel that students they go directly to the design board and they want to go very quickly to consider thinking about technology and all this, and they forget a little bit about thinking of what is the real problem, understanding the the situation of your users, and thinking about the overall experience of your user. So this should be, of course, the first principle. You should be solving problems for people and not creating new problems. So principle number two is this information pyramid. So the all the IoT, let's say, hype that we have today, and all the devices and the systems that we create, the principle of this is that we need to convert and we need to understand the flow of information from data to knowledge and wisdom. Because at the end, we need to provide these products and services that provide this uh, useful information so that our users can convert and can use this information for their life to take decisions in their life and that improve their life, in fact. And automation is the same. It's about how can we provide for our users, how can we replace or avoid uh, all repetitive tasks or tedious tasks that they have to perform on a daily basis, and make their so that by using our products and services, users are able to use their time for activities that are more pleasant and to that they can be more productive and so let's say that use their time in a better way. So information and automation uh, is the basic uh, let's say framework that you need to understand, okay, when designing your uh, smart connected product. Okay, so this is fine. You let's say that you have thought about a very good smooth information flow, and you are able to provide and solve the problems of your user. But now you have to consider the safety, the security, and reliability of your product or service. Okay, in all moment, we need to ensure that the use of this service and this product is safe, it's secure, so that data privacy should be ensured there, and you are using a reliable service and you are providing a product that is reliable that people can trust. So this is the principle number three that nowadays, of course, is one of the in general, all the experts consider that the cybersecurity in all aspects is one of the most important obstacles, okay, in order for these services, IoT services and all, are considered to be safe. So, principle number three, safety, security, and reliability. In the fourth principle that I would say is the classic, the classical, let's say, considerations about the product and interaction design. So all the things that you learn in all your courses about the industrial design, product design, how to design the interaction of with your user with different devices, this remains true. These things will remain true, and so you need to consider the classical principles of product and interaction design. The only thing is that now you have to add, because of the complexity of these new products and services, you need to consider things that usually you don't consider when you are just designing, let's say, a normal product that is not smart and non-connected. One of those one of those things that are unique, you know, to this type of connected products is the interusability. So interusability is what is this about? It's because you understand that now you can interact with your service by using different devices. Let's say a mobile phone, the device itself, or maybe you can interact through a tablet or a TV or let's say the any type of machine that you can also interact there. So the transition from one of these devices to another should be as smooth as possible. This is something that the user should feel that he or she uh, uh, doesn't need to learn each time a new way of interacting with these things, and it means that there is some, let's say, consistency. There is some consistency when you move to one device to another. So this is very important, the interusability. So finally, we have this technology stack. So of course, you need to understand in depth. So what are the constraints? What are the specifications for different layers in your product or service design? Because these constraints will be there or will have an important, effect in the type of service or product and the overall user experience that your user may feel when he or she is interacting with your product or service. Okay, so the type of sensors, the specification of the sensors, the responsiveness of your system, the different delays that may be there, the interaction with the let's say the problem of if you are having any battery or management of energy in your different devices, all these things will be there. All these problems you need to understand in depth. So finally, the last but not least principle is sustainability. So I think that nowadays in any kind of human activity, we think about this problem. How can we ensure that what that we are doing is something that is not affecting the environment and the life of other beings in this earth? So this, of course, we need to ensure that we are doing something that is not having this dangerous effect in any of the beings and the environment that in which we are living now and for also for future generations. So if you consider these seven principles, I think that you may have a very good idea of the let's say uh, or your design process. You will have, if you consider these seven aspects, I think that you may have, okay, so almost all the things that you need to consider will be there in this very briefly in these seven principles. So in the next videos, we will explain and go in depth in all this uh, in each of these principles. Okay.